So, hello everyone, this is Ahmed Morabi from Tech Arabi, and we are here at Joyce, an initiative promoting STEM education among Jordan youth. Today I'm honored to introduce Her Excellency, Ms. Marian Bولجر, the Ambassador of Ireland to Jordan. Thank you for joining us, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Ahmed.
So, starting with our first question about Joyce, a great initiative, and we are pleased to be within such a great initiative. I'll start with my first question, which is, what are the key objectives you hope to achieve through this initiative?
Thanks, Ahmed. And the first thing I want to do is thank Tech Arabi for all the help and support that you've given us for the Jordan Young Scientists Initiative and help to spread the word about this amazing initiative, if I may say so myself.
Thank you.
We're now in the third year of Jordan Young Scientists, and the main objectives really are to build STEM skills, build interest in STEM across schools, so second level schools across Jordan, 12 to 18-year-olds, to get them interested in STEM, in science, technology, engineering and maths, and hopefully they'll go on to have careers in those subjects, they'll go on to study in those fields. But even if they don't, it's about creativity, as we know. So you see so much creativity here, and I've been here I was here last year and I've been here for the last 2 days, and all I've seen is amazing creative projects and the young students coming up with really innovative ways of solving problems, both in Jordan, globally, even in those projects around the Gaza. So it's really inspiring to be here and see this. And also the other thing then, the objective is to match talent with opportunity. So irrespective of where you go to school or where you're from, that you, if you have the talent and the creativity, that you have the opportunity to further develop. And this is based on an initiative that's been in Ireland for over 60 years. So it's a tried and tested model. And what I'm really delighted about most of all is that it's grown from strength to strength over the years, and that the quality and the standard of the projects has also increased phenomenally, I would say. Even though the standard was really good last year, again, it's really, I've been blown away by some of the projects here today and yesterday.
Interesting. Actually, I totally agree that the opportunity is very important for such talents to promote their maybe projects, and maybe we have seen many of these projects this is their second participation, and they are trying to enhance their existing project year over year. So that's really
it's
great.
Amazing to see. Really is.
If you allow me for the second question, would you please tell us about the growth of the initiative? We have noticed that, honestly, but I'd like to hear from you.
Okay, so the initiative was started by my predecessor, Dr. Vincent O'Neill, when he was the first ambassador to Jordan. So we've an embassy that's only 5 years old, and so I'm the second resident ambassador. And he brought a pilot project of Jordan Young Scientists here to Jordan, and thanks to him for doing that. He brought, so there's 21 schools who participated in the pilot project in 2022, the summer of 2022. 2 years later, we had a total of 238 schools participating this year. Now, we couldn't actually accommodate them all, so we had to do a bit of a shortlisting exercise, and we had 141 schools in total participating. My desire would be to grow this project even bigger into the future, to make it, again, to match it to the size of what's in Ireland at the moment. It's an initiative that attracts over 40,000 people to Dublin every year. So, because the public are really inspired by the creativity and the genius of these young people, and it's the same here in Jordan. So that's really the main, I'm really proud about the growth. And also, not just the students have grown, we've also grown our programs. So we've grown the training that we do, the boot camp. We did a boot camp last year for the first time. And as you know, the winning project goes to participate in the Young Scientists exhibition in Dublin every year, where they're introduced to innovators as well. So they get to see a bit of the Dublin tech scene, they get to meet innovation hubs in Dublin, and they get to be hopefully inspired even more to take forward their projects in an innovative way.
Interesting. Yeah. So if you allow me for the last question, because we know that we have to arrange for or to participate in the closing ceremony today. So from your experience, what advice would you give to young people in Jordan who want to become entrepreneurs in science and technology sectors?
I think there's a few things I'd say to them. One is, don't be afraid of failure. because even though I'm not a STEM person myself, I've learned the most over my career, over my life, from the things that didn't go so well. I think I've heard someone saying before, you don't learn much from success. You celebrate it, but you don't learn a huge amount from it. So take the projects, even if you don't win today and you feel like, you know, in some way that wasn't what you wanted, you learn from it, you grow from it. So that's number one. And I think innovation in particular, you know, you will get, your ideas mightn't gain traction, it mightn't be the right time for your idea, so you just have to be resilient. You have to build that resilience within yourself to take on the hard knocks that you might get in innovation, but to keep going as well, and not to give up. So really don't, you know, keep going. I saw so much brilliant creativity here over the weekend, and you know, it's really genuinely so inspiring for me to see this here in Jordan and be an ambassador to Jordan and be very energised and enthused by all these projects, particularly at a time when it is very challenging for this region. Yeah,
it is. Honestly, this advice is very, very important and valuable, and also for me. By the way, this is my first time to do an interview in English, and it's my pleasure. So because, as you know, we are Tech Arabi, so it's an Arabic platform. But it's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your efforts. The initiative, the competition, the whole event was very professional. I saw all of participants enjoying their time, and we as Tech Arabi team also we enjoyed our time. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And a big shout out to all our partners, our sponsors, everyone that worked, the volunteers, the students themselves, my own MC team. I could go on and on, but there was a huge amount of people behind all this to make this the success that it was this year. So I just want to acknowledge them as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.